How old were you when you found out that you had breast cancer?
I was diagnosed this year at 39.
How did you find out that you had cancer?
I had a lump in my breast, which I had actually for a very long time, but I decided to have it checked out because it was behaving atypically, and so it was confirmed that it was breast cancer.
How did you feel when you found out?
I think it was overwhelming, but in my mind, I think, prepared myself for it, so it wasn't as
Scary?
as scary as it would have been if I hadn't
Mentally prepared?
mentally prepared. Yeah,
Did you expect to find out that you had cancer?
I kind of like knew-ish because I think I had all the symptoms. Well, not all the symptoms, but I had some symptoms pointing to that. But so I think I have been preparing myself for the diagnosis, so I kind of expected it.
Does your family have a history of cancer?
I have a sister who had breast cancer, yes.
How was your journey with surgery and reconstruction?
Quite stress-free and straightforward, actually. After I did my chemo, the tumor didn't react as it was supposed to the chemo. It didn't shrink as much as they hoped it would, and so my surgery was decided to be brought forward. I had the surgery about a week and a half ago from today. They did a lumpectomy and straightforward reconstruction.
Did the reconstruction make a difference for you, and would you recommend immediate reconstruction?
I would recommend immediate reconstruction, and I think it would have made a much more probably negative impact if I didn't have the reconstruction, because looking at it right now, I had my breast and I still have my breast, so if I didn't have the reconstruction, then it would have felt and look a bit weird, and I think that would have had a mental impact, so I would definitely recommend that.
Did you have chemo or radiation?
Before I had chemo, then the operation, and I still have to do my radiation.
How long did you fight the cancer for?
Diagnosed in February of this year, 2019. Had my surgery about a week and a half ago. Did my chemo before that. I still have to do my radiation, so I suppose I'm still fighting. Yeah.
Did cancer teach you any life lessons? What major changes did cancer make to your life?
I think my spiritual journey has been accelerated through the roof, like immensely, and with that I think I became much more kinder, much more understanding, because now if I see somebody with a bald head, for example, I don't look at them weird. Sometimes it's fashion, but sometimes it can be anything else. Or if I see somebody who is not supposed to fit in the norm of today, I think I have much more compassion towards people specifically.
What advice would you give to someone newly diagnosed with cancer?
I would say, as in my case, I would say know, believe, love, and trust God with all your heart and completely, because you're going to need supernatural strength to carry you through this journey. My outlook has been actually quite positive, or at least looking at the positive side of things, because I could have easily crawled into bed, promised never to come out, but that wouldn't have helped anybody, and that wouldn't have had changed the situation either. When I first got diagnosed, I was told that because of my type of breast cancer, chemo was the only option, and then I was like, cool, when do we start? When do we start? But of course, we went for second opinions and things like that, just to make sure that we covered our bases. When my hair started falling out, I decided I'm going to take a shaver, shave it all off, and book myself a photo shoot. A photo shoot, because this is a journey, this is your journey, you have to own it. Yes, you can cover up, but you can also celebrate it. So I did a photo shoot, a bold photo shoot, put on makeup, jewelry, just to, in the future you look back and at least you will have positive pictures that you can refer to, and that shows you some strengths that you have. Like I said, I got operated about a week and a half ago. The same day that I got discharged from the hospital, we went straight to church. And 2 days later, I found myself in a cruise at the waterfront. Yeah, living life. I think you just have to get up and get out. Nobody's going to do it for you. Of course, work was, they were quite understanding, and they told me, if you need some time, you can stay at home and come when you're ready. So I will go for chemo one day, and then the following day, I will show up at work. Of course, people expected me to be home, because that's what people on chemo do. But no, if you feel you're up to it, get up and go. Get up and go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.